What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Friday, July 2nd, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from Tendy Town. That's because everything is in the green today. All major indexes in the green. Crypto's in the green. So, hope you guys made money today. I made some money today. Hope you guys made the tendies. Alright. So, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we're going to be doing our daily stock and crypto review. Got some news today about Robinhood. Regarding their IPO. And for the analysis today, we're going to be talking about MRIN. Of course, we're going to talk about MRIN, Marin software. That's mooning today. We're going to talk about BLIN. We've been talking about that one for a couple days. That's still trending. We're going to talk about SQBG. That was trending today, up really big. TATT. That's also up. And ITRM. That was down big today. So, I got a lot to talk about today. And as always, we're going to get to our Yolos. So, yeah, great show for you guys today. Okay, and before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And catch me every day. Catch me every day after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. What's up, Zakaria? Thanks for being here, man. Alright. Let's do it. Boom. Okay. So, the Dow Jones finishes up 0.44%. Very nice. The NASDAQ finishes up 1.15%. Wow, that has been... That's... I believe that's an all-time high. Not exactly sure, but NASDAQ has been up really big and still going. That was down to like 13,000 during the correction not too long ago. That's all the way back up to... That's past 14,700 now, almost 15K, so very nice there. And the S&P 500 is up 0.75%. I believe that is an all-time high for the S&P. So, very, very good day for the stock market. But I will say, a little bit deceiving. Because there is a good amount of red in the stock market today. But all the major indexes are up. So, hope you guys made tendies. Hey, Low Roller. Hey, Verb Maker. Appreciate you guys for being here. AMC not doing too well. Yeah, AMC's been pulling back. And bad day in crypto. Well, overall, it was a little bit green for the whole crypto market. I think I checked it like half an hour ago. It was up like 0.5% or something like that. So, could be worse. But we'll get to that. Meme stocks taking a hit. Yeah, meme stocks, not even just today. Like, all week of late, meme stocks have been taking a hit. And we just talked about that yesterday. Michael Burry is predicting a meme stock crash. So, yeah, pretty brutal for the meme stocks, but hopefully they recover. Apple and Microsoft going up. Yeah, Microsoft, that was trending on StockTwits earlier. I didn't see Apple. Well, I see it right here, but I did see Microsoft trending on StockTwits earlier. XCLA slipping. Yeah, that's going down. Give that to Timber. XCLA. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yep. I was thinking about talking about XCLA today, but whatever. I don't think anyone really cares anymore. It's still trending, but now it's like number 10 on StockTwits. It was like number 2 all week, but yeah, I think people are losing hope in that. Anyway, let's go over this. Okay. So yeah, Apple, that's up 2%. up to 140 now. It finally broke 135, so maybe it's on the way up. So, that was trading between like 120 and 135 for the longest time. So, finally some positive momentum. Very nice for Apple. CPOP is tanking. Did I short that? No, I did not short that because, that's a brand new company. So, I usually don't go for things long or short when the company just IPO'd, but would have been a good play. But I did short some other stuff today, made a good amount of money, so all is good. Okay, Airbnb down 1.86%. Got AMC down 4.17%. It was down more before, but AMC looks like it's consolidating between 50 and 60 now. So, if it breaks 50, that'd be pretty bad. It'd be on the way to the downside. Wow, Amazon, that's up today, 2.27%. ATOS, that's down 16.09%. Congratulations, Zakaria. Must have been a really nice day for that. Although I will say, it looks like 5 is a good time to cover for ATOS. $5. Check that real quick. Oops. ATOS. Yeah, it looks like 5 is some pretty strong support there. So, maybe 5 is a good time to cover. Wish continues to drop. Yeah, I saw that too. All the meme stocks getting hit today. All week. Okay, Bed Bath & Beyond down 4.11%. That's pulling back. And I did have a position in that. Had 200 shares. Yeah. So I sold puts on that for the 30 strike. So, or sold calls for the 30 strike. So that's going to get called away from me. That's okay. Made money on the premiums. What else we got here? Blink Charging, that's down 6%. Meme stock. We got CCIV down 2.53%. Canopy Growth down 2.8%. I saw they lost Drake. I think he was Drake was like a spokesperson for Canopy Growth, him and Martha Stewart. So Drake is gone, the rapper Drake. But Martha Stewart's still there. Uh-oh, am I still live? Okay. I lost my connection to TD for a second, but it looks like it's all good now. Hope YouTube is good. Anyway. Clover Health down 5%. So my puts expired, worthless on that for the 11 strike. Made money on the premium. I sold more puts for the 10 strike for next week. Yeah, market closed on Monday, so no show on Monday. Okay. What else we got here? Express, that's a meme stock. That's down 9.68%. Good. Storm X Crypto is sponsoring the Blazers. No, I did not hear about that, but that's not a surprise. I think a few teams are accepting crypto now. I know the Mavericks, Mark Cuban, he's taking Dogecoin for payment now for the Mavericks. So that's really not a surprise. But that's pretty cool, though. Okay. Wow, Google's having a nice day. Google up 2.3%. Cost down 3.24%. That's a meme stock. Li Auto down 5.82%. So these Chinese EVs have been running pretty hot, but now it looks like they're coming down. Hey, Mark. Appreciate you for being here. Yeah, happy Friday. Happy early 4th of July. BLIN running right now. Yeah, we're going to talk about BLIN today. Not sure if you guys were in for the beginning of the show, like the first couple minutes, but yeah, today we're going to talk about MRIN, BLIN, SQBG, TATT, and ITRM. So yeah, we're going to talk about BLIN. I should have added that actually to my list. I don't know why it's not here. Yeah, BLIN. Wow, that's up 56%. That was like 20 something. And it's going in the aftermarket. Holy crap, it's squeezing. Yep. Wow, nice. Yeah, that was like 20% earlier in the day. Last time I checked, like 25%. So that is mooning. We'll get to that. Amazing. Okay. Mark, you've been on a roll with MRIN. Yeah, congratulations, man. Very surprising. I don't think anyone expected MRIN to keep going like this. But really happy for you, man. Congratulations. You and Monica. I don't think she's here today, but Diamond Hands is working for MRIN. That appears to be the next like AMC. Okay. Yeah, right here. Well, all right. First of all, MMAT, metamaterials, that's down 7.54%. Good. Yeah, not too many talking about MMAT anymore. Not too many people talking about that. So, that seems to be fading off. Still trending, but not too much chatter about that anymore. Although I did sell puts for $5, for a couple weeks out. Sorry, there's a siren coming. I'm just going to talk over it. I sold puts on MMAT for the 5 strike, so hopefully it doesn't go to 5. It really shouldn't. That'd be pretty nasty. Yeah, MRIN up 34.55% today. Still going. Give that to J Powell. Yeah, Microsoft up 2.23%. Very nice. MicroStrategy down 2.34%. Microvision down 2.38%. Huh, Neo's not doing too bad. Neo's only down 1%, but Li Auto was down like 6%. That's kind of strange. Interesting. Nikola down 3.24%. Ocugen down 6.9%. Good. I was hoping maybe it finishes above 8, so those can get called away from me. But nope, looks like I'm going to be back holding Ocugen for at least another week. Oh well, it's alright. I'll just sell calls on that. Let me see, Ocugen, the calls. So yeah, next week, they're $20, so I got 700 shares, so I'm just going to sell covered calls against Ocugen next week. That's $140, whether it goes above 8 or not. Hopefully it does, but another $140 for bag holding Ocugen. Not bad. Okay, Orphazyme down 2.83%. Palantir down 1.13%. I dumped Palantir at 27.5, like literally at the high, so proud of that one. You know, a lot of apes like Palantir. I just bought it because the apes like it. I thought I could ride the momentum. I really don't like Palantir. So I'm glad I'm out of that one. Ride, Lordstown Motors, that's down 10.82%. Skills down 4.27%. Virgin Galactic up 4.05%. I think it was up much higher today. It was trending, but pulled all the way back to 4. Did I see Wall Street Bets Tattoo? I think I did. The one on the guy's leg. Sorry, here comes another siren. Not a great way to start the show. I'm just going to talk over it. Yeah, I did see a post about that. Like, It said a bet is a bet, and then the guy ripped it off. So I did see that, yeah. I think that's the one you're talking about. But I have seen a bunch on Wall Street Bets about tattoos. You know, with the logo, this guy, and the diamond hands. So I mean that's pretty cool, but it's gonna look kind of dumb. Gonna look kind of dumb when you're like 50 years old. You know, probably Wall Street Bets won't even be around by then, and everyone's gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" Yeah, Mark. I don't know why the apes like Palantir so much. It's you know, the average price target is like 25 or something, like in the low 20s, and everyone thinks it's going to 100. I don't know why. I literally just bought it to ride the wave, and it never really came. So I'm out of that one. Okay. Tilray down 3.39%. Tesla's pretty sideways. UWMC down 2.55%. Viacom down 1.76%. Come on, Viacom, let's go. Go up. Yeah, Wish down 4.82%. So, a lot of call options getting slaughtered on Wish. You know, a lot of apes on Wall Street Bets piled on the Wish options. Probably the market makers took it down on purpose, so they didn't have to pay that out. You know, I saw a lot of 15, 20 call options, 20 strike call options. I'm like, hey, no way. Workhorse down 9.4%. And XELA down 11.32%. So, I guess the squeeze is not coming, or maybe it is, but not yet. Anyway, yeah, that is the stock market for today. You know, all the indexes are up, but there's a lot of red as well, so a little bit deceiving. But hope you guys made money. Hope you guys made the tendies. Will $1.50 hold for XCLA, Verb Maker? You mean you're in it and you'll hold it down to 150, or you're gonna buy at 150? Because that's a pretty decent entry. 150, I think that's where it gapped from. Yeah, you know, it gapped up from 150, so likely to come back down to 150. I might even take a position if this goes down to 150. Because why not? F it. Yeah, 150. Yeah, you're going to buy in at 150. That seems like a pretty good play. When the gap fills, buy in at 150 and maybe the squeeze will come. Maybe. I don't know. Everyone's like, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I don't see no damn squeeze. But maybe it's not here yet. Yeah, Mark. Here is a decent price. You know, RSI's at 56. But, you know, based on the chart, the volume's going down and this gap up, this might go back to 150. If it goes back to 150, that's a really, really good price. I'd probably buy into this at 150. Okay, let's move on to crypto. Okay, here's crypto. So it's down now, 0.4%. Actually, when I checked on this not too long ago, maybe a half hour ago, or 1 hour ago, this was in the green. Now it's in the red. But it doesn't look too bad. Bitcoin sideways. Ether down 1.5. That's pulling back to 2K. Wow. Cardano is up 3%. Binance up 1.3%. Doge down 1%. XRP down 2.5%. Bitcoin Cash down 1.5%. What's wrong with coin market cap? Whatever. Litecoin down 2%. Ether Classic down 1.8%. ICP's getting slammed, although that's up 32% for the week, but that's down 9.2%. Check out Ocugen? Sure. I hope it's good. You're scaring me, man. Yeah, I'll check that in a sec. Monero sideways. Shiba Inu down 1.2%. Not too bad. Not too bad for crypto. Pretty sideways action here. Not the biggest gains, not the biggest losses. So, honestly, pretty uneventful day for crypto, you know, considering how volatile it is. So, pretty neutral, pretty average day for crypto. Okay. Yeah, let me see Ocugen real quick, and then we'll get to some news. Got some Robinhood news. Oh, damn. Oh, yes. 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 Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Okay, that was... Yeah, that was extremely, extremely lucky. Yeah, Ocugen is pumping in the after hours. Down 7% today, and it came right back up. Now it's at like 840. So, it's going to get called away. Well, it's not over yet. At 5:30 is when the options expire. So, that's real good. Yes, I thought I'd have to bag hold for another week. Probably not. Awesome. Yes. Give that some applause. I mean, honestly, I didn't really mind bag holding for another week, but this is great. Now it's really pumping up to 860. Wow. Did something happen? What happened? Ocugen. Covaxin proven safe in India's largest efficacy trial. Final phase 3 preprint data published. That's a tweet from Ocugen. So it looks like that PR guy they hired, it's paying off. He's doing his job right. Awesome. That's real good. Hey, thanks, Mark. Yeah. I mean, you know, I got to sell at 8 anyway, because that's where I sold my covered calls for. But whatever. That's fine. I don't want to bag hold this anymore. Although, if I did have to, whatever, I just sell more covered calls on that. It would have made another $140. That's okay. You know, I'll let this one get called away from me. Keep my premium. Freeze up. Gonna free up 6K for me because I had like 700 shares at $8. So, more cash. Awesome. Oh, and real quick, let me share with you guys what I did today. My plays I made. Yeah, so I shorted ATHE. We talked about that one yesterday. Yeah, I shorted that at 210. And I covered at 165, so that was over a 20% gain. I made, I think, a little over 600 on that. And then I should have shorted meds. I was thinking about it, but it had no shares, and I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll pass. But that would have been a good play. I shorted QUEN, Quinn. We talked about that one. I don't think it was yesterday, but a couple days ago. I shorted that at 645, and I was up like 10%, like 20 or 15%, and it came all the way back. It was at like 550 or something, came all the way back to 645, and I got stopped out, got squeezed out. That's all right. But in the aftermarket, it's pulling back. That's pretty nasty. Oh well, what you gonna do? CERE, I shorted that one at 26.50. I covered that one at 25 because that's what they had their offering at, 25 bucks. Came all the way down to 23. I should have held that to the end of the day. But, can't complain. I made like 200 bucks on that. But I would have made probably 500 if I just held. So, unfortunate, but again, can't complain about being green. And then I shorted NTLA, Intellia Therapeutics. I keep thinking it's Nutella every time I see NTLA. Yeah, I was break even on that. I shorted that at 171, and it wasn't going anywhere all day. So I was like, yeah, screw this, I'm out. But it pulled back to 140 or 164, so I should have held on that one too. But complaining about not making more money is a good problem to have. So I made like about 800 bucks today on all these shorts. So pretty decent day, pretty good day. I'll take it. And on Tuesday, I'm gonna look to short ALEC, Alector. That's up 57% today. And I'm gonna short BLIN. I was gonna short it before it even took off in the aftermarket. It's at 10 bucks now, and we'll discuss this a little later. But yeah, I'm shorting that one on Tuesday. You best believe. And I was thinking about going for MRIN today, shorting it. Good thing I didn't, and I'm not going to ever anymore because that's a meme stock now, and you don't short meme stocks. Anyway, all right, let's get to the news. Okay. So, got some more news about Robinhood. I don't know if this is good or bad news, but any news about Robinhood is usually bad. I never hear anything good about Robinhood. Anyway, Robinhood is earmarking 20% to 35% of its own IPO shares for customers. Why smaller investors should proceed with caution. Key points. The amount being allocated is part of Robinhood's push to help smaller investors access initial public offerings. It's uncertain right now how many shares will ultimately be available or what the per share price will be. It's important to be sure you understand a company's financial picture and the risks that come with investing in it. Okay. So honestly, this kind of seems like another Coinbase to me. I have a feeling this is going to be Coinbase 2.0. You have an IPO of a major brokerage, and there's going to be a lot of hype over it, and I have a feeling this is going to tank. I mean, usually IPOs do tank, no matter what company it is, but I have a feeling retail is going to get burned on this one. I feel like they're suckering in retail and their own customers, and Robinhood's probably going to tank. Just my opinion, my prediction, not financial advice. I think Robinhood's going to tank after it IPOs, and there's instantly going to be bag holders. So, pretty interesting stuff. Coinbase didn't do this. Robinhood understands who their customer base is, and they claim to be for the people, democratizing investing, and then what do? They sell your information to the hedge funds. So, bunch of crooks, if you ask me. Anyway, I don't trust them. So yeah, they're gonna sell 20 to 35% of their shares to their users. I don't think this is going to end well, but we'll see. So that's the news, Robinhood news, and only news for today. Okay, let's move on to the analysis. Okay, MRIN. All right, here is MRIN, Marin software. That finishes at $20.29 today. That is up 34.55%. Yep, apes together strong. No one is selling. It's a low float stock, and the stock twits apes are in there. Not so much Wall Street Bets. Don't really see too much talk about Wall Street Bets in Wall Street Bets about this stock, but definitely on stock twits. This is like number 2 trending, right behind AMC, and it has been for like a week now, maybe over a week. I can't really remember. Anyway, yeah. So at one point, this hit $25.60 today, setting an all-time high, a new all-time high again today. It set one yesterday. Today we set another one. And 3 days ago, again, set an all-time high. And 4 days ago, again, set an all-time high. Every day, it's a new all-time high, pretty much. Amazing. Honestly, how much longer can this thing run? This is amazing. And there's no news to justify this. It's just a straight-up squeeze. It's just the apes in there squeezing the crap out of this stock. The squeeze comes Tuesday. You're calling it? I sure hope so, Mark. Hope you guys make tendies. I want the apes to make tendies. I mean, it already went from like $2, right, all the way to $26. So what is it going to go to next? 30, 35, 50? Insane. 40 mark. Short interest is 183%. Where do you see that, man? I believe you, but well, I mean, the short interest didn't update on most sites yet, but yeah, I believe that. That's why it's going up so high. And the apes are refusing to sell. Diamond hands all the way. This is the next AMC. This is it was GME, then AMC, and this is the next one. Ortec. Okay. Well. Okay, so let's analyze this. All right, so right now, it's pulling back in the aftermarket a little bit. To be expected. But right now, it's trading between the channel of the sideways channel, this rectangle, of the all-time high, 25.60, and $20. Really wide channel here. Almost a $6 channel here. Very wide. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be the all-time high, which it hit today, 25.60. And then if it blows past that, nobody knows where it's going from there. The market will decide for itself. That will be uncharted territory. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 20, and it broke that in the aftermarket. 18.8, 17.3, $15, 13.3, $12, 1080, 9:30, 8:30, 7:50, and then 5:80. And there's a lot more after that, but doesn't really matter at this point. It probably won't even come down to that, quite honestly. The RSI is currently at 79. It briefly came back down into average territory 2 days ago, and now it's right back up into overbought, overvalued territory, according to the RSI. And there's decent volume today, 120 million volume, which isn't as much as some of the last previous trading sessions, but still pretty significant volume. So, quite honestly, I couldn't tell you where this is going. For the last few trading sessions, I've been saying, based on the technicals, looks like it's coming down. Now, I'm not even going to try to make a prediction. So again, based on all the technicals, RSI, volume, and there was a few gap ups, that would tell us that this is coming down. But this is a meme stock, and not any meme stock. This is like a major meme stock, along with AMC and GME. This is like right up there with those meme stocks now. So a lot of apes in this one. Low float stock. They're refusing to sell. Diamond hands all the way. Diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
So this could, in fact, keep pumping. Not saying it will, but based on all the sentiment I see on StockTwits, again, low float stock, nobody wants to sell this. This really could keep going. And nobody knows how high, but this could keep going. So, based on the social sentiment, I would say this is going to keep going. And the RSI isn't that bad. At 79. At one point, this was at 99. 3 days ago. It was at 99. So now the price is even higher and the RSI is lower. So this could keep running. But again, based on all the technicals being logical, one would assume that it's coming down. So I really don't know what to tell you. I'm not even going to make a prediction on this one. Fundamentals, technicals, don't really matter anymore, to be honest. They matter a little bit. They still matter, but, I think the social sentiment matters more than the fundamentals and the technicals at this point. So, I've been thinking about shorting this one. I did 2 times already. The first time I got squeezed out, lost a couple $100. Second time I got squeezed out at break even, and I'm not even gonna attempt to short this anymore. It's too dangerous at this point. So, we'll see next week where this goes. This could explode. I really don't see how much higher it can go. It went from $2 all the way to 26. That's insane, and it just keeps on going. So, not saying it will keep going next week, but it very well could, and it very well could pull back too. No matter which way it goes, it's going to be a lot of price action. These channels are very, very wide. But if this keeps going, it's gonna be up there. If this blows past the all-time high, 25.60, which it set today, this is gonna absolutely moon. And if it goes to the downside, there is a decent amount of support. Channels are very wide, but it looks like there is a good amount of support here. So I'm not going to tell you guys what to do in this situation, because I really don't know. At this point, this is gambling right here. You're either going to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So if you're a safer investor, I'd recommend just to stay away from this completely. And if you go long or short, if you go long, you might make a lot of money, you might lose a lot of money. If you go short, you might make a lot of money, you might lose a lot of money. So for that reason, I'm just going to avoid this one. But good luck to everyone who's in this one and who's going to take a position in this one. Hope you guys make tendies. There's going to be fireworks next week. So that's going to be really entertaining. We'll see where this goes. I'm just going to sit on the sidelines and I'm going to watch. No position for me. But good luck to everyone who's going to make a play on this or who's currently in this. So that's MRIN, Marin software. We'll see where this goes next week. Okay, next one, BLIN. Okay, here is BLIN, Bridgeline Digital. We've been talking about this one for the last couple of days. It's been trending, but today it really took off. So that finishes at $8.97. That is up 56% today. And in the aftermarket, it's still squeezing. It was over $10 at one time, but it's coming back down. It's at like $9.75 right now. But yeah, still going in the aftermarket. So we'll have to see where this closes at 8 o'clock when the post-market closes. But there actually was some news about this, which possibly could be why it went up today. So let's take a look at that. Yeah, it says they received more than $2.5 million so far this week from the exercise of its warrants it issued in 2019 with a strike price of $4. So, yeah, they raised money back in 2019, and they're cashing out today. So, $2.5 million. So they got more cash to work with. So not quite sure how much that news played into today's run, but it probably had something to do with it. Okay. Okay, so right now, it's sitting at the all-time high of $8.97. It's actually higher than that. It's actually higher than that now in the aftermarket. It's at $9.90 right now in the aftermarket. So we're in uncharted territory. The stock has never been this high before, so the market will decide for itself where this ends up. And if this comes back to the downside, which it likely will, honestly. Next level of support is $9. What it's currently sitting at. $8.50. And then if it breaks $8.50, this can get pretty bad. After $8.50, next level of support after that is $6.75. So that's like a 25% drop. And then $6.15, $5.75, $4.90, $4.40, $4, and then $3.60. And that would fill this gap all the way back down here. It gapped up at $3.60. 2 days ago. So, the RSI is currently at 94, and probably higher now because of the aftermarket action. So that is extremely overbought, extremely overvalued. So I just caution everyone, be careful. And a lot of volume today, incredible volume today. 139 million volume, which is the biggest volume day. 2 days ago, it was the biggest volume day. And today, 2 days ago, it did 133 million volume. So today, it did 139 million volume. So slightly more volume than 2 days ago. And this is the biggest volume day ever. So this pump is confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. So based on all of that, and I believe this has a 10% short interest. I checked earlier. It was like 9.7%. So decent amount of short interest. Probably not that much anymore after it went up this week. But last time I checked, it was around a 10% short interest. So based on all of that information, based on the RSI, the volume, based on this gap up back here at 360, I would say this is more likely to come back down than to keep going up. Not saying it won't keep going up, but this isn't like that big of a meme stock yet, at least. So technicals and fundamentals do matter here. So based on all of that, based on all the technicals, I would say this is more likely to come back down than to keep running. So if you want to go long, I would advise not to do that. That would be pretty dangerous at this point. We're at an all-time high right now. RSI is insane, in the 90s. That's extremely overbought. So that's really risky. If you buy in here at the top, you're likely going to be a bag holder, unfortunately. And if you want to short this looks like a really good short play. Not financial advice, but I'm probably going to short this one next week. This is absurd. It's like at $10 right now, all-time high. And for the reasons I just said, RSI, volume, those look like they're going to pull back. So all the technicals are screaming that this is probably going to come back down and looks like a pretty good short play. Not financial advice. So I'm probably going to short this one. So if you want to go long, I would advise not to do that. Very risky. And if you want to go short, based on the technicals, based on the graph, this looks like a really, really good short play right here. So, not going to tell you guys what to do with your money. Not financial advice, but that's just my opinion. And again, either way this goes, to the upside or the downside, there's going to be a lot of price action. These channels are very wide. And to the upside, we don't even have data for that. It's uncharted territory. So, going to be a lot of price action. So this is going to be really entertaining. There's going to be fireworks next week. So we'll see where this goes. Good luck to everyone, either holding this or looking to take a position. And congratulations to everyone who made fat tendies on this. Like if you bought in at $3, $4, wow, made a lot of tendies. So we'll see where this goes next week. This is BLIN, Bridgeline Digital. Okay, next one, SQBG. All right. So here is SQBG, Sequential Brands Group. This was #1 trending on StockTwits today. So this is up $15.70 today. That is up 89.16%. All right. There was no news to justify this. Give me a second, guys. Here comes a siren. Gonna mute. Sorry. All right, my bad. Okay. So yeah, at one point this hit $25. So it was up like 125% earlier today, and it finishes at 90%. But yeah, at one point this was up a lot higher. And I see here's a cup and handle. You see the cup and handle at like almost $26 all the way back here. Big U. And it consolidated, and today, boom, filled the top of the cup. Almost. Pretty much, yeah, filled the top of the cup. So, based on that, I expect the handle to start forming pretty soon. Looks like it will. You know, already pulled back to $16. So it's probably going to start forming a handle around this price right here. Which is a bullish sign. Yeah, there's probably going to be consolidation. And then, can't say for how long, but this is probably going to consolidate for a little bit. And then there's going to be a breakout, another breakout. Oh god, here comes another siren. This is ridiculous. I think there's a fire or something. Give me a second, guys. Alright, my bad. Okay. So, the RSI is currently at 70. So, just barely in overbought, overvalued territory. It's on the lower end of that spectrum. But it is overbought and overvalued. And incredible volume today. I don't think this is the biggest volume day ever, but almost. This is the second biggest volume day ever. It did 28 million in volume today. The first biggest volume day ever was 29 million, so not that far behind. So this pump was not a fluke. It is confirmed by the volume. New York finest busy, yeah. Every single day. And you know, July 4th, all this weekend, everyone's going to be setting off fireworks. I hate that. All day. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh, God. Anyway. Okay. So, this is just my opinion. This looks like it's going to consolidate. The high was 25 and the low was what is call it $8. So it's like a $17 difference. Half of 17 is like 9, so this is probably going to consolidate between like 16 and 15. Yeah. I just did some quick math. That seems to be pretty accurate. So this is probably going to consolidate between 16 and 15 to form the handle of the cup and handle. And I can't say how long it's going to consolidate for, but probably for a little bit. And then we're going to see another breakout. Not financial advice, but that's usually what happens in a cup and handle. I mean, according to the RSI and the volume, that would indicate that this is going to pull back, but honestly, I really don't think so. I think it's going to consolidate, and the RSI and the volume is going to pull back without any serious price action. So, if you want a long or short, honestly, I think it doesn't really matter. I don't think this is really going to move for a while. I mean, it's probably going to pull back a little bit, and it's going to consolidate in you know, the 15 and 16 channel, that rectangle. But looking at this graph, it seems like to me that there's not going to be too much price action on this one. for a while. It looks like it's going to consolidate. And then eventually it'll break out again. So if you guys want to load up and hodl and diamond hands, right?
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Oops. If you guys want to load up and just hold it until it breaks out again, I can support that. And if you guys want to short for a quick buck, like a day trade, that's probably a pretty decent play. You can probably make some money on this, but yeah, I don't expect any serious price action on this. So this looks like it's going to consolidate, and eventually it'll have its day again, but in the short term, I don't think this is really going anywhere. Not financial advice, just my opinion. Is it a meme stock? Not yet. It might be in the future. But as of right now, no, I wouldn't call this a meme stock. So if you caught this today, congratulations to you. This opened at like $8 around there. So yeah, if you caught this today early, congratulations to you. Really, really fat tendies. Happy for you guys. But at this point, yeah, I would say going short, you probably can make some money in the short term, like a day trade. And going long, if you're willing to hold this for a little bit through consolidation, that could pay off. But I don't think this is going anywhere anytime soon. So, yeah, good luck to everyone with SQBG. Congratulations to everyone who made tendies today. And we'll see what happens with this. So that is SQBG, Sequential Brands Group. Okay, next one, TATT. Okay, so here's TATT, Tat Technologies. This was trending today on StockTwits. It wasn't like high up on the trending, but it was trending. This finishes at $8.45. That's up 42.62% today. And there was news on this one, so let's take a look at that. Okay. So it says they signed a strategic partnership, a strategic MRO and lease agreement with Honeywell. Yeah, Honeywell's a really big company, so that's pretty big. The deal will see TATT Technologies provide maintenance, repair, and overhaul of Honeywell's 131 series auxiliary power units. Honeywell's 131 series of auxiliary power units. So that seems to be pretty big news. Now, Honeywell is a blue chip stock, a big company. So yeah, this is pretty big. So probably because of that, the institutions piled in, the apes piled in, and the stock squeezed today. So this went all the way from $6, and at the high it hit $10.44, and it pulled all the way back, and it closed at $8.45, and it's pulling back a little bit in the aftermarket. But yeah, incredible day for this stock. So okay, so right now it's sitting on this support of 840. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 980, and then the all-time high of 1040. And then if it blows past that, it's anyone's best guess. Then we'll be in uncharted territory. The market will decide for itself. And those are really wide channels, from 840 to 9. So if this does, in fact, go to the upside, there's going to be a lot of price action. This is going to moon. Now, if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $8, $7.60, $7.25, $6.40, and then back down to $6. And it really shouldn't go past $6, but it did gap up from $6 today. So I think eventually this will fill the gap at $6. Usually when something gaps up, the gaps do fill. So eventually I do think this is going to come back down to 6. Can't say when, but eventually. So the RSI is currently at 87. So that's pretty overbought and overvalued. Not extremely, that'd be in like the 90s, but 87, that's pretty far up there. In terms of RSI, that's pretty overbought, that's pretty overvalued. And incredible volume today. It did 34 million in volume. And that is the biggest volume day ever for this stock. The previous biggest was like 29-30 million. So not that much more than the previous biggest volume day, but this is the biggest volume day ever for this stock. So yeah, this pump is confirmed by the volume. It's not a fluke. Okay. So based on all that, RSI, volume, gap up at 6, all-time high. I would say this is coming back down to the downside, most likely. Not saying it will, but if this keeps going to the upside, it really can't run that much more. I don't think, at least. This is not an MRIN. This is not a super meme stock. I don't even think this is a meme stock. This just had good news today, and it was trending, caught momentum. So, yeah. I would say if you want to go long, I would not recommend that. That seems pretty dangerous. Maybe you can make some money, but this really can't keep running for that much longer. And if you want to go short, I would say that's a pretty good play. I'm probably going to short this one. Just looking at the chart, this looks like a really, really good chart to short. Looks like a really bearish chart. The support and resistance say that. And the indicators say that. RSI and volume would say that as well. So, a lot of bearish indicators here. A lot of bearish signals. And really not any bullish signals at all. So, yeah. I would say don't go long. And shorting, if you want to go short, seems like a pretty good play. Not financial advice, but I'm probably going to short this one personally. Check out Oxygen? Sure, in a second. So, yeah. Congratulations to everyone who made tendies on this one today. And good luck to everyone who's looking to take a position. I'm probably going to take one next week. I think it's coming down, but we'll see. So that is TATT Technologies, TATT. We'll see what happens next week. Uh-oh, back down to $8. Well, the options close at 5:30. So as long as this stays above $8 by 5:30, I'm good. Honestly, even if this finishes below, because I don't think it'll finish that much below $8, but I'm probably just going to dump it on Monday then, or Tuesday. But hopefully this holds. But this is good. I did not expect this at all. I'll take it. This is good. Because even if it went like to $9, I'd have to sell at 8 anyway. So, yeah, if this finishes around 8, that would mean max profit for me. So, worked out. Okay, last one. ITRM. Incredible stock, yeah. This price action is insane. I also love how like the gaps like barely fill. You know, like it filled the gap at 9, like just barely. It just barely touched 9 and it comes right back down. The market makers were like, "Got to make our money back. Okay, let's tank it again." Only position you're taking is out by the Wendy's dumpster. Yeah, you're gonna be on your knees with your wife's boyfriend. That's funny. Thanks for being here, Joe. Appreciate you, man. Nice to see you again. All right. All right, so it's going back up to like 810 now. So just hold. Come on, hold. All right. ITRM. Okay, so here is ITRM. Iterum. Iterum. I don't know how you say it. Therapeutics. This finishes at $1.42 today. That is down 38%. Yep, disgusting. So, this was a penny stock not too long ago. Still kind of is, but not literally anymore. But there was a reason why this stock tanked so much today, so let's take a look at that. Got some news. Okay, it says they received a letter from the FDA regarding their drug application review. The FDA has identified deficiencies that preclude the discussion of labeling and post-marketing requirements / commitments at this time. So it doesn't say any details about those deficiencies, and the letter does not reflect a final decision. So it's still under review. So this is not final, but the FDA told them that there are some deficiencies with your drugs. Or maybe, or deficiencies with the labeling and post-marketing requirements of the drugs. Kind of seems like FUD to me, honestly. Yeah, and it says here H.C. Wainwright, that's a hedge fund, they remain bullish even though this report dropped today. This letter dropped today. They still have a $2.50 price target on this. Although H.C. Wainwright is kind of a shady company, shady hedge fund, I don't really trust them. But yeah, so that was bad news today. FDA told them we got a problem here. So that's why the stock is down so much, down 38%, but it's coming up a little bit in the aftermarket. How can you see the aftermarket graphics? You can't on TD Ameritrade. You can't on Thinkorswim. But on other brokerages, I think you can. I think on IBKR you can, Interactive Brokers. I got that one too. It's just not that clean of a platform. So, Aya, do you mean like how do you see the graph? Like the chart? I don't think you can, to be honest. Not sure about Robinhood and Fidelity, but You can't see it here, but I think you can on IBKR, Interactive Brokers. Trading View, not quite sure. I don't use Trading View that much, but maybe. They're pretty good, but honestly, I don't know. So sorry, I couldn't. I don't really know. But I don't think you're supposed to anyway, because that's what leads to the gap ups and stuff. Okay. So let's analyze this. Where is it at right now? 142. All right, so right now it's sitting on the support of about 145. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 160, 175, 195, 210, 225, 245, 275, and then the all-time high of $3. And if this goes to the downside, next level of resistance would be 135, 130, 115, $1, and then 95 cents. I really doubt it's gonna go below 95 cents. Looks like some pretty strong support there. You're shorting MRIN. Good luck to you. I shorted MRIN twice already. First time I got squeezed out, lost a couple $100. Second time I got squeezed out. I was break even, so I didn't lose any money there. And I was thinking about it today. Good thing I didn't. What's my price prediction? I don't really like doing price predictions, but based on the chart right here, this is incredible. It looks like it's coming way back down based on the technicals. I don't think you were here. You were here earlier in the show. I talked about this earlier, but I said, the fundamentals and the technicals don't matter too much when it comes to meme stocks like this for MRIN. So, based on the chart, it looks like it's coming down, but I've been saying that for the past couple of days, and it keeps going up. So, for that reason, I'm just going to stay away from it altogether. I've accepted defeat. I'm not going to go back and short this one, although I didn't lose too much money on it, but I did lose money on this. It's a gamble. Going long or short is a gamble. So, I'm going to stay away from this one, but can't really put a price target on this, but based on the technicals, it does look like it's going to pull back. Learned your lesson with AMC, yeah. Especially with these low float stocks. This only has 10 million shares or something like that. So as long as the apes continue to hold, which they will, they can manipulate this stock and keep pushing it up. AMC, it's not. It's a bit harder because the float is so big, but this stock has a really low float, so there aren't that many shares available to trade. And as long as they keep holding, they're gonna keep pushing the price up. So, honestly, I can't really say where this is going. Technicals would say it's coming back down, but logically, I would say it's coming back down, but you can't really use logic in situations like this. So yeah, good luck to you, Aya. Hope you make tendies. I would say it's coming down, but I don't know. This stuff is incredible and ridiculous. So I wouldn't even go long or short, but good luck to you. Hope that works out. I would say it's coming down. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. I appreciate you for being here, watching the show. Okay. So yeah, we got a gap down here today. There's a lot of gaps in this chart. This chart is incredible. There's so much price action. I mean, I guess that's what happens with penny stocks. But yeah, there was a gap down today from 230. So at some point, this is likely to come back down or go back up to 230 to fill the gap. There was actually another gap back here at 130, and that never filled, so this might pull back to 130 and then come back up to fill this other gap at 230. Because the gaps usually do fill. Okay, so, alright, risky business. I didn't even know you were in here. But, thanks for watching, man. Appreciate you. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th of July. See you next week. MRIN will only go down after you sell. Well, that always happens when... Actually, as soon as you sell, it's going to moon up. Because that's typical. You know, you sell, it goes up. You buy, it goes down. That's how it works. So yeah, tell me when you sell, and then I'll short it. No, I'm not doing anything with that stock. I tried 2 times, it didn't work. So, learn my lesson. I'm going to stay away from that. Okay, so the RSI is at 36. So that's pretty low. Not quite oversold and undervalued, but approaching that. And, you know, honestly, there wasn't too much volume today. 82 million volume. I mean, that's a lot more than the average, but the biggest volume day was like 225 million, so not the biggest volume day. That kind of tells me that this is a fluke, and you know, this sell-off isn't going to last. You know, it's like a fake out. It's not confirmed by the volume, so a bit suspicious about that. Yeah, I know you're joking, Mark. That's interesting. So, yeah, this is just my prediction. This is probably going to pull back a little bit more to fill this gap at 130. And then I think it's going to come back up. Not financial advice. Yeah. I'm a swing trader, but recently I have been day trading more. I don't really go long on day trades. I just short, but both, yeah. I use the RSI. I use the volume right here, RSI, volume. I use the MACD down here. MACD, moving average convergence divergence. And then I use rectangles, you know, channels. That's what these support and resistance is for. Wedges, triangles. So, but most importantly, RSI, volume, and MACD, and support and resistance. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, when I day trade, I just really look for things that blow up that really shouldn't be that high, and then I just short it back down. So I'm kind of a rainbow bear. But hey, it makes money. And yeah, I swing trade. I look to bottom feed, and then you know, and I trade options. I mostly trade options. I sell a lot of options. I sell puts a lot. I sell calls, and then I bottom feed, and I go long. I buy leaps when I bottom feed. So yeah, I would say swing trader and sometimes a day trader. Okay. So yeah, based on all of this, just my prediction, not financial advice. This is probably going to pull back a little bit more and fill this gap at 130. And probably that's going to put this in oversold territory, undervalued territory. And then I expect it to come back up because I do believe that this sell-off was not justified. You know, the volume is not confirming that. This letter by the FDA. Kind of uncalled for. It's just FUD, it looks like, in my personal opinion. So I think this is going to come back down, fill the gap at 130, and then come right back up. Maybe not right back up, but it's going to come back and recover and eventually fill this gap at 230. Not financial advice. So this could be a decent long play here. I would hold off a little. If you guys want to go long, I'd probably hold off a little bit to see if this comes back down at 130, and that seems like a pretty good price to go long. And then I expect this to go all the way back up to 230. Not financial advice, but yeah. If you want to short, I probably wouldn't recommend that. You could probably make some money, but there's really not too much room to the downside here. And if you want to go long, I would say that's a good play. Just hold off a little bit longer to see if you can get a better price. I think it's going to come down a little bit more. And if you can get this at 130, this looks like a pretty good long play. Not financial advice, but like I said, I think this gap is going to fill at 130, and then it's going to come back up and fill this gap at 230. And this sell-off today is really not justified at all. Fake news, and not a lot of volume. So this sell-off is not justified at all. So yeah. So if you lost money on this today, very sorry, that sucks. But this would be a good time to average down. I do think this is coming back up. So good luck to everyone who is going to make a play on this. Think or swim called monkey bars? No, I've actually never heard of that. But I'll check that out. Thanks for the tip, man. Monkey bars. The hell is this? That's pretty interesting. I gotta check this out more later. Okay. Thanks for that, Mark. I'll check it out. Joe, you're waiting till the end of the year to go full on bear? Yeah, when inflation hits, right? And then everything goes back down. No, honestly, like, I see how the hedge funds make so much money now. They play it both ways. They go bull and then they go bear, and then they screw retail. No matter which way, they trap retail. When retail wants to go full bull, they trap them. They bull trap them, and then tank it back down. They short it back down, and then they go the other way. And then they trap retail. They trap the retail bears, and then they push it up. It's so ridiculous. But I see now. I'm like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. It's a fair market, but it's highly manipulated. But it's not. It's legal. It's within the rules. So, personally, if you can't beat them, join them. We got all these apes like, down with the hedge funds, screw the hedge funds. To me, it's like, why not just think like the hedge fund? And you'll make the most money that way. And that's not a popular opinion, but that's the best way to make money. So I don't personally really have anything against hedge funds. This is they're just playing the game. And they have resources that the average Joe, the little guy, doesn't. So you can't really blame them for what they're doing. When the money stops getting sent out, yeah. When the unemployment and the stimulus and inflation, and when the interest rates go up. I'm currently holding Viacom and DraftKings and Alibaba. I was holding Neo. I just cashed out a Neo not too long ago. Got some pretty fat gains on that one. And I recently cashed out a Palantir too. Made a little bit of money on Palantir, but I didn't really like that one, Palantir. I just wanted to dump that. But currently, I'm in Alibaba and DraftKings and what did I just say? That was the last one. Viacom. I really like Viacom because that was with the whole Archegos saga, and there's a lot of chatter about it too. I bought it down here, 42, 43, after this. The whole Archegos saga. Because, come on, Viacom, they got Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus is, they got some great content on Paramount Plus. So, I've been holding for 3 months. This cup and handle is forming. See, consolidation. It looks like it's going up right now. And this is not financial advice. But, it looks like it was being manipulated, being held down for 3 months. I was holding this for 3 months. Like, what the hell is going on? Why is this not going back up? And it looks like it's finally going back up. Retail is jumping on this. You see a lot of talk on Wall Street Bets, on Stock Twits, and even the institutions are piling in now. A lot of hedge funds, George Soros and a bunch of hedge funds are piling in this now. So I think it has like a $50 price target, but I really don't believe that. But Paramount Plus is worth more than $50. So, if the offering, they did an offering at $85 down here. So if institutions were willing to pay $85 for this, I'm willing to pay $43 for this. And this gap, I'm like salivating looking at this gap down at $90, because I think this is coming back to 90 eventually. Big ass cup and handle right here. So it looks like this looks like it's going to take off pretty soon. Not financial advice, but like, holy crap, look at this chart. Look at that. That is insane. And it's only because this dumbass wanted to go on margin, right? And borrow $60 billion. This guy was worth $20 billion already. Why do you need to borrow $60 billion? That doesn't make any sense. But hey, that's what greed does to you. So, yeah, as soon as this breaks 48, it's on. It's all the way up from there. So, I bought leaps on this. So, diamond hands. I've been diamond handsing for months now. Yeah, hopefully it'll pay off, but I think it's going back to 90 at least. Diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Yeah, they got MTV, BET, Nickelodeon, Pluto TV. What else? They got Star Trek. They got a lot of stuff. I'm missing a lot. Showtime. They got Showtime. Yeah, a lot of content. So, Viacom, Paramount Plus is the real deal. So, I'm really big on the fundamentals in this one. I really like this stock. Really, really like this stock.
We like the stock.
So yeah, that and Alibaba. Look at this. I bought Alibaba down here, 210, and got me excited. It hit 230. I thought it was on the way up, but it's pulling back. But come on, it's Alibaba. This is the Chinese Amazon. Everyone's like, oh, don't buy Chinese stocks. Whatever. This is the Chinese Amazon. Zakaria, why did it tank? Viacom? Because you don't know the whole Archegos saga? The guy, Bill Wong, was over leveraged. He had like $80 billion in this and Discovery and some other stocks. And then he got margin called for $80 billion. So when he got margin called, all the banks, Credit Suisse, Goldman Sachs, Nomura, a bunch of banks had to liquidate his holdings. So this went from 100 down to like 40 in 3 days. It was absolutely insane. Yeah, look it up, man. Archegos, it was a big thing. Viacom looking like your portfolio in the past month. Hey, diamond hands, man. It's coming back. Yeah, Pluto TV is great. It's free. It's like free TV. It's great, man. And then Alibaba. Yeah. Alibaba went down because it got fined for like monopoly, what do you call it? Antitrust, monopoly concerns. But the average price target on Alibaba is 300. I got it at 210. So, you know, I bought leaps on this, and really confident this is coming back to 300, because, you know, the hedge funds, the institutions love this stock. This is not a meme stock. This is a legitimate, you know, blue chip stock at a crazy discount right now. Even at 220, this is a really good buy. So I'm in Alibaba. I'm really confident this is coming back up to 300 in like a year. So yeah, I'm in this one. And then DraftKings. And I really like DraftKings. I like the platform. I love the sports bet. I love DraftKings, the company. And then it went all the way down. I grabbed this here at 45. I grabbed it at like 44. And now it's coming back up. And then recently, Hindenburg, you know, the shorting firm, came out with this bogus report saying like they're involved with black market betting and stuff like that. Like some of their partners are involved with the black market gambling. And it's like, come on, DraftKings themselves has nothing to do with that. Like, who cares if their partners are doing shady stuff? Like, you have to sign up on this app with like an ID, you know, and they like, you need to turn your location on. So anyway, I really like DraftKings. And I think the stock is average price target is like $70 for DraftKings. So institutions like it, apes like it. So yeah, we in this. We in DraftKings. So I'm holding this one. Who am I betting on? The Suns, man. The Suns. Suns are really good. Great young team. Chris Paul, the general of that team. They're really good. And you got the Bucks and the Hawks, you know, like, and what, Giannis is hurt right now. Trae Young is hurt. So, I mean, every team was hurt in the playoffs. And that's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. So, you know, you got a full Suns team. No one is hurt. They're playing really well right now. And they're going to be up against either, you know, the Bucks, which they're good, but their best player is hurt. And honestly, I don't think the Bucks are like, they don't really have a championship team. I don't know. Like they're good in the regular season, but they can't really, they can never pull it off in the playoffs. And the Hawks, like, they're not even supposed to be there. You know, 5th seed. What are they doing in the conference finals? I mean, give them credit. The Hawks have been playing their asses off. Really upset they beat the Knicks. You know, I love the Knicks, but they've been playing really well. But, you know, no Trae Young. They're really not even supposed to be there. So yeah, the Suns. My money's on the Suns. And really disappointing that the Nets didn't win. I was hoping the Nets would make it, but they were hurt too. No Kyrie, no James Harden. So that's how it goes. You know, I think if they weren't hurt, the Nets would be in the finals, and I'd be cheering for them. But yeah, my money's on the Suns. Suns versus Knicks, yeah, that would have been great. Or Suns versus Nets. I'll cheer for the Nets too. But yeah, I think the Suns are going to take it. Okay, let's go on to the Yolos. Give me a second, gotta pull it up. Oh, and if you guys haven't yet, can you please like the video? I'd appreciate that. Please like the video. Okay, so today we got a bunch of different companies. We got Virgin Galactic, Wish, SoFi, and Alibaba. Okay, so this first one is by Your XK. They say Virgin Galactic, space, part dos. Part 2. Okay. So I've reviewed this guy before, but this is a new play. So here we got puts expiring today. So this is over. We got 300 put options here. 200 puts for the 54 strike. And another 100 puts for the 34 strike. So Virgin Galactic. It's at 45. So, yeah, absolutely crushed it on the 54 puts right. Oh, those are calls. My bad. Okay. All right. So, yeah, the puts expired, worthless. 34 puts. Not sure how much money that was in there. And yeah, the 25 puts expired, worthless too. But he has calls here. 54 strike, 200 of those. Look at that. Today, how much was this? This was a I think I did review this one. This might be an update. Anyway. So yeah, this was like a 4K YOLO, $4,000 YOLO. And he's up 51K. You know, he's up 1,300% on this. That is incredible. I could never pull off something like this. This takes a little bit of skill and a little bit of luck. A little bit of skill and a lot of bit of luck. Okay. And you made 51K in 1 day. In 1 day. What the hell is that? Jeez, why can't I make tendies like this? From 4K to 53K, that's amazing. But not typical. Don't expect, results like this. Anyway, yeah, so this is over. Made 1,300%. I don't know why he would buy calls and puts, like, that's a bit odd. But doesn't really matter. Puts expired, worthless. Calls, absolutely mooned. So, I mean, I have no idea when he bought these. But it paid off a lot. Probably, I can't say because I have no idea when he bought these. But it probably wasn't that great of a play, to be honest. It was probably like a straight up YOLO. Very low probability of success. Very low probability of profit. And it worked out. So, sometimes you need a little bit of luck. So, yeah, 4K, 53K. Amazing. So, very well done. Your XK. Congratulations, man. Very jealous. I wish I can hit plays like this. It amazes me. I see these crazy gains on Wall Street bets. Like, why can't that ever happen to me? Oh well, one day it will. Okay, so your XK. Congratulations on the tendies. Very well done. Probably not the best play, but very well done. And yeah, paid off really big. So enjoy the tendies, man. Congratulations, and good luck to you in the future. Okay, this one is by Lord Large Quad. I think that's a play on Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Lord Large Quad. Okay, anyway. So yeah, we got 50 calls here. What is this? I think that's shares. Yeah, we got 50 calls here. Shares are not a real YOLO, by the way. A real ape buys options. That's a real YOLO. Yeah, so we got 50 calls here for Wish, 15 strike at the January 21st, 2022 expiration. This was a 25K YOLO, $25,000 YOLO. And right now, he's down $6,100. That's down 24%. Okay. So, yeah, he's down 24% right now, but honestly, I like this one. This is a leaps, which I always encourage. Don't buy FDs, buy leaps, which is at least 6 months out. So this guy's giving himself 6 months, over 6 months, for Wish to go over 15. I think Wish is at like 12 right now, but, you know, this is most likely going to work. I'm not going to say it will, but average price target on Wish is like 18 bucks. So even the institutions like this one, and the apes really, really like this one. So very high chance that Wish is going to be above $15 by January 21st, 2022. So yeah, you know, he's down right now. That sucks. Probably could have bought this at a better time. Probably could have got a better price on it. But if he just diamond hands, this should turn out really well. Not financial advice. And even right now would be a good time to average down. Not financial advice either. But I think everyone can agree that Wish is most likely going to be above $15 by January 2022. Institutions will say that. The apes will say that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate he's down on this right now. But, you know, like I said, average down, diamond hands, he should be fine. And you know, when you're holding options, swings like this are perfectly normal. 20 down 25%, down 50%, totally normal for options. So, you know, it's not for the faint of heart, but typical option stuff here, typical ape stuff. So, yeah, it's not going too well right now, but I really like this play. I like the strike price, $15 strike, very reasonable. I like the expiration date, January 2022. That's a leaps, not a FD. I love leaps. That's how you buy options. You buy leaps. You don't buy FDs. When you buy FDs, you gamble. When you buy leaps, that's a smart, intelligent play. So yeah, you know, I really do believe that this is going to turn out well. And right now, it'll probably be good to average down. So, Lord Large Quad, thank you for posting. Sorry you're down right now. That's unfortunate. But as long as you diamond hands, pretty confident that this will turn out well. So just hang in there. You know, hold, diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
And this should turn out well. So, good luck to you. Hope this works out. And please post updates eventually. Gonna be a little while, but I want to see how this goes. Please post updates. All right. Okay, this one is by Technical Leather 49. So I've reviewed this guy 2 times before in the past couple of days. He's been posting updates on his SoFi YOLO. I've been telling him to just cut because, you know, I don't like the play. He's at the $30 strike. This expires in 2 weeks, July 16th. Yeah, you know, 50, what is this? 56K YOLO, $56,000 YOLO. And right now he's down 32K, down 57%. I think this is pretty hilarious because, and I shouldn't really be laughing, but it is pretty funny. Because I've been saying, dude, you gotta cut. This is so ridiculous. Like, SoFi is most likely not going 50% higher in 2 weeks. That's pretty unreasonable. Unless you get a squeeze, which there's no guarantee there's going to be a squeeze. Maybe there will be, but you know, that's hoping a lot right there. That's pretty optimistic. So I was like, dude, you should cut before you keep losing more money. You're going to lose thousands of dollars every day. And what's he do? He doubles down. He doubles down. I mean, I'll give it to him. This takes balls. A real ape move right here. This takes a real ape. Right here. Good. Yeah. Good. So yeah, he doubles down. And he loses more money. So I'm just going to say the same thing I've been saying. Dude, please cut. Please, please, please cut. You should have cut before. And you double down, and now you're losing even more money. I highly doubt SoFi is going to $30 in 2 weeks. That's really, really unlikely. Good like no other, yeah. Damn right. So, if this were shares, sure. Fine. Double down. Awesome. But this is an FD. Guys, never double down on FDs. Not financial advice, but that's probably not smart. It would have been smarter to go for the shares, or he could have rolled these, roll the options to a further expiration date, roll it back a couple of weeks, couple of months, but he just straight up doubled down. Not smart. So, I've been saying cut, he doubles down, now he's down more money. So, he still has 24K in equity here. So, he's probably going to lose like $2,000 a day. Because this expires in 2 weeks. State of Decay is going to crush him right here. He's going to lose a couple $1,000s every day that he holds on to this, and it doesn't go above 30. And it's probably not going above 30. So, yeah, I said cut before. I'm going to say it again. Dude, cut. Do you like money? You should cut. You still got 24K here. A lot of money. If you don't cut, that's probably going to be gone. Toilet. No, I'll give that the, and it's gone. And it's gone. One second, guys. Here it comes again. Okay, so yeah, Technical Leather, thanks for posting all these updates. Highly entertaining. Great content here. But sorry, man. This is really, really disgusting. I feel the pain here. So, yeah, dude, I hope you cut. Because if you don't, I have a really bad feeling about this. Save yourself the money. So, yeah, good luck to you, man. And please post updates. I'm sure you will. and I say cut, but deep down I know he's not going to cut. True ape here. So yeah, good luck to you. Please post updates. Maybe he got rich parents. Well, no matter how rich I was, I'd be pretty pissed at my kid. Blowing money like that. Okay. This one is by TapNo377. They say, Alibaba, why? Okay. So what do we have here? 38 calls for Alibaba at the 2:30 strike, expiring July 16th. South Park, best show. Yeah, I love South Park. I don't really watch TV, but South Park is by far my favorite show. And it's gone. And then in that same episode, I love how he went to the Fed. I think he went to the Fed. Stan went to the Fed, and then it's like, Okay, how are we gonna do the financial crisis? And then they cut the chicken's head off. Remember that? And they're playing the kazoo. Bailout. That was hilarious. Cause it's pretty true. PSA grading card got expensive. I'm not really into trading cards, bro, but I believe it. I got some relatives who are really into trading cards. NFTs are better. They're killing the chickens, yeah. Okay, back to this. I should add the meme of that too, with the killing of the chicken. That'd be a pretty good meme for this. Okay. So yeah, this was a, what is this? 17K. This was a 18K YOLO. 17.5K YOLO. $17,000. $17,500 YOLO. Right now he's down 12K. Down 69%. Lol. Yeah, okay, I gotta get that meme. That's a good idea. Yeah, so still have $5,400 in equity here. So Alibaba. It was at 230. I know because I have Alibaba. Yeah, so this is pretty tough. Because there is a good chance this is going back to 230 in 2 weeks. That's very possible. Now, does that mean you should hold this for 2 weeks? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, at this point, it's really tough because you're already invested so much into this and you're already down so much. So it's like, what's another 21%, 31%? What's another 31%? But that's still a third of your money. So yeah, this is tough because there is a good chance that this is gonna work, but there's also a really good chance it's not. And $5,400 is a lot of money to lose. So I think the logical thing to do, the smarter thing to do, is to cut this one and save yourself $5,400. This could very well finish in the money, but is it worth the risk? Probably not. Probably not. Because even if it does go in the money, it's probably not going to go that much higher than $230. So your potential profit is not that big, and your potential loss is huge, $5,400. So for that reason, I'd probably just cut this one. Very tough spot, but I think that's the best play, just to cut and save your money. But, the way you avoid tough situations like this is not to do them in the first place. Again, don't buy FDs. Typically, they don't work. Sometimes they do, and then you see these crazy gains in Wall Street bets, but this is typically what happens when you buy an FD. You get put in tough situations, and then you usually lose all your money. So, yeah, this is tough. I think the best thing to do is to cut. Sucks, but if you don't, you're probably going to lose another $5,400. So yeah, not too much upside potential, a lot of downside potential. For that reason, I think you got to cut. Sucks. It's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Options are no joke. Low roller. I don't have. I never was into sports cards, but I do have Pokemon cards, like way back when I was a kid. And Yu-Gi-Oh cards too. Although Yu-Gi-Oh is not as popular as Pokemon. But yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon cards. I gotta look at those. I know that the first editions are expensive. But I remember I have like a Mewtwo card from the first movie. I have like a Mew card, the ancient Mew card. I got some pretty good stuff there. And I got some pretty rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, but I don't think anyone cares too much about Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, so yeah, TapNo377, thank you for posting. Great content, very entertaining. Very unfortunate here. Sorry for your loss so far. It's not over yet, but really not looking too great. So yeah, I personally would cut, and I think you should as well. Because this doesn't look too great. Even if it does go in the money, probably not going to make too much from this. So, I think the smartest thing to do is to save yourself $5,400 and, just move on. Live another day. Really unfortunate, but I think that's the smartest play here. So, good luck to you, man. And please post updates. Alright, guys, that is the show for today. Great show. I appreciate everyone for watching today. A lot of people in here. A lot of chat. Always love that. So, great show today. Thanks, guys. Anything else before I go? Before I sign out? Oh, and apparently, like, I don't collect sports cards, but my cousin does, and he said all the value is in the rookie cards. Like, you gotta buy up these rookie cards. Apparently, the rookie cards is where it's at. So, so maybe I got to invest in rookie cards for, like, upcoming superstars. Maybe NFTs, too. I don't know. I don't really trust NFTs. But I saw, like... an Aaron Gordon NFT selling for, like, 20K. I was like, what is this? I saw a Tyler Hero selling for, like, 15K. I saw an RJ Barrett selling for, like, 20K. I'm like, what the hell is this? So, I don't understand NFTs. Alright, so, yeah, no show on... Oh, my God. Yeah, I live on like a four-way intersection on a really busy street, so this is non-stop. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. I gotta move, and, that improved the quality of the show. Anyway, so yeah, no show on Monday. Market is closed. So yeah, everyone have a great 4th of July. Have a great weekend. See you guys on Tuesday. All right, we're gonna sign out now. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys on Tuesday. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Have a great weekend. Peace out.